Okay, hello and welcome to the Beholder 2 beta, which I didn't know that I had. The game's coming out soon. I just found it in my Steam library. Apparently I had it in 2016. So, I thought I would play the beta. Okay, so I'm playing on controller. We are this little person here. I guess you're the one I'm waiting for. My name's George Evans. Nice to meet you, Evan. You must be a big shot, Evan, right? My name's Evan. Why? I've been in the ministry for 8 years, 4 months and 12 days. In that time I've processed 18,342 applications. I've had 1,629 cups of coffee in 8 years. That's not a lot. And with this 284 instances of civil disorder. Now ask me how many times I've got to welcome a new employee on his first day. How many? 0. Evan. Zilch. Not even in one of those 3,052 days. So you've got to be a big deal, right? No clue. I think you got me mixed up with someone else. I'm here to be a simple clerk. My name's Evan Redgrave. Redgrave is in Redgrave. Oh God, your father. Enough chit chat, take me to the ministry. I understand, come on, I promise not to talk much on the way. Okay, so these are the official channels, by the way. If you're watching this elsewhere, someone has of course stolen my content. Lead the way then. Yeah, follow him to the ministry by leading him there. Okay. I guess we can listen to things on the way. But it looks very different to the original one, which is, interesting. Your father died here and we're called in different pavements. Can I talk to these people or just eavesdrop? Okay, you can eavesdrop even though you're not likely to hear anything nice or useful. However, you should get used to it. Job specifics, no matter what position you're in, you've got to listen in, notice everything and report to the higher ups. How do I eavesdrop? You're hungry? I guess that's all. Winky face. I guess that's what it meant by, you're not likely to hear anything useful because you're not actually going to hear, you're just going to see symbols. Okay. But again, this is a beta and not the full release. Of course, that's not the way to go. Used to games where you run right. Also, have just literally been playing a game where you run right. Okay. Ministry safety is a separate reason to be proud. The security guard is your best friend here, especially when you get along. Our guards have prevented 985 terrorist attacks this year alone. That's almost 4 attempts a day. So just in case, carry cash and don't ruin their status, if you know what I mean. Don't ruin their status by bribing them. I have nothing to worry about there, sir. Okay, that person out. Oh look, someone got caught. New technology guarding humanity. The newly developed optic fibre connects these frames. Okay, he's literally getting shit and everyone's clapping in. These frames for the ministry register. Connection speed is 10 gigabytes per second. Clap along, chat. Otherwise you're not with the ministry now. What will happen if you're not with the ministry? Any prohibited item will be detected at once. We spent it. See, they knew not to stop. They knew to stop clapping. You knew when to stop clapping in unison. We spent over 180,000 on developing this technology. Though you can always bypass the frame, of course, if you butter up the security. Okay, you're thinking of writing a letter. Like I said before, the 37 floors and twice as much underground. At least according to the official data, the higher you're on the floor, the better the job. If you work hard, you might make it to the top, but keep in mind that lots of people are trying to get promoted, so there's some stiff competition. What wouldn't people do for promotion? Some set their co-workers up, some suck up to their bosses, some not here to even attempt career progression by working hard. Ha 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 ha. We all know that doesn't pay off. Weird people! The way it is all set up, getting anywhere by working hard is next to impossible. Though I believe a guy with your last name should have no issues in moving up. One day you'll get promoted and enter the elevator, and everyone else will be jealous. We all know that working hard is not the way to progress your career. It's all about ass licking and, stupid shit like that. We still would remember... I ran past you. Why we're here, and thanks to, or what, or who. It's worth paying your dues to the person that sacrificed everything. Yes, bribery is also another way. It's the people every now and then. Remember, the wise leader is always vigilant. Everything shall pass, but the enemy shall not. business. They're, you know, bottering up the right people. That's where we hold general meetings. They're usually pretty mundane. People get rewarded or reprimanded. Sometimes we publicly condemn the actions of our neighbour states. Some smart-ass suggested we call these meetings 5 minutes of hatred. But as far as I know, Gotter is not one, so we could never suggest anything again. We also sing anthems sometimes. For example, last month I sang the main state's anthem 426 times. Sometimes you dance, sometimes you do stupid shit like that. It's called, you know, stupid shit in the morning. But you still, you know, you get reprimanded if you call it that. The ministry's first floor area is 440,000 square meters. Incredible, isn't it? 440,000 square meters of bureaucratic heaven. Yes. Not basing this on previous work experiences at all. No. It's a game. We don't base it on that. See those lines, every single person standing in them. Come here with the problem. Whether it's a real issue or not isn't up to us to decide. Our job is to send people to the right departments. But it's important not to be an overachiever. We don't want people thinking the ministry doesn't have anything better to do. Don't work too hard, you know, people will start calling you names and shit, and, you know, and trying to sabotage you, because, you know, you're the one working too hard. This dude's the klutz, always drops stuff. Keep forgetting his name. You can help him if you want, but helping others isn't something we usually do around here. On one hand, of course, they might be grateful. On the other, you never know what people are up to. Many of them here won't miss a chance to trip or backstab you. Becky! And I wish I could say it's just a figure of speech, but well, it's up to you what to do. You know, you just want to not speak to those people because they'll just invent shits. If you sit on the bank long enough, the river might carry you to your enemy's corpse by one day. What I mean is, neutral or indifference, as many put it, position is the logical choice. There are a lot of people who don't care here. That's not to care. Salute for the camera. I know they didn't salute, they just, you know, made sure they're very visible, but no, nothing on the solo thing. Okay, you the dinner lady. And here's the common room. You will spend a lot of time here working or talking to your co-workers. Obviously I missed some of the speech outside by not clicking through it, or even reading it. But I realised soon that we must. This is your desk, take a look round. I'll give you your first assignment as soon as you're ready. Remember how you promised not to talk too much on the way, Hamlet? I shudder to think what your too much looks like. I guess if we didn't listen to him, he would have different things to say. Just gonna peek around. I'm a nosy sort of kid, you know. Okay, so it's pseudo 3D. We can literally run left to right. We can't, you know, we're on rails. I'm not going to leave the area and go through the door though, you know. I think it's essential to actually speak to this guy. Though, what button actually does that is another thing. To the ministry. Sorry, but none of my gamepad buttons except select. I haven't pressed select, but, you know, didn't expect that to be the one either. Alright. A, X, Y, B, RB, LB, LT, RT. Click on him with a mouse, because it's not bound to the gamepads. If you had a look around, I'll show you your workplace to show you the ropes. Okay, let's listen to the brief. Tell me about my job. So we're in the reception room. People working on these booths to sign visitors to the ministers and officers. This is the front line of our bureaucratic defence. Only the chosen ones can pass us. You mean us? Do you think that you've been chosen? People often consider themselves to be special, but in fact we're all the same. 2 square metres of skin, 206 bones. More or less. 5 litres of blood. Well, as long as you don't eat well and aren't an honourable blood donor. And eventually we all die, except for the wise leader, of course. But before you die, you need to work hard. I'll be dealing with visitors, listening to their appeals, figuring out which forms they need and which ministries are available and offices which to go to. You might press the right buttons in the terminal, print referrals to give them to the visitors. What kind of forms? Currently we have 4 types of forms, aren't we? But that's a lot of forms. Okay. You select one depending on the appeal. If you have difficulties determining the appeal type, use the hints in the terminal. Okay, what ministries are there? In fact, there are many ministries established and abolished every day. We never have time to update our register. Fortunately, the big 6 are always around. The Ministry of Order, Patriotism, Social Care, Labour, Culture and Sports Science and Technology. Okay. And then what offices? Weekly operation schedules, the offices. Okay. Nothing clear. Well, now we'll see how much that there is. Now start with the basics, the forms, the task of the day is to process 5 visitors. You get a reputation points to meeting quota. Okay. Rather have money. Evan, in our ministry, reputation is much more valuable than money. Anyone can steal or find money, but reputation has to be earned. Okay, is he acting shifty? Is that what that thing was above his head? I guess we could have listened into other people by clicking on them with the mouse, because it's, at least in the beta, not bound to the gamepad. Without it, you forget how promotions reward in your whole career. If you don't have influence in the ministry, your colleagues won't even talk to you. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to end the conversation. Let's get on with it. Right, so clearly I can interact with things. Hello! My name is Evan, I'm new here. It's Nicholas Page, the courier. Okay. I have no money to talk to him. Okay, I guess we could trade reputation. Right, so money and then clearly reputation. Right, so we're going to have to switch to mouse because, you know, it's not working in the beta. Must be fixed in the full release, I would presume. Okay, so we've got 5 forms to process. I guess we've got a time, right, so it's 9 AM, right, so 5 forms. Okay. Someone takes Chris Street is always breaking one of the lamps on behalf of all the tenants. We have to resolve this problem. Okay, so that's a complaint about order. Okay. Okay, and it's oh god, how am I supposed to know what order this is? Information. Order. Okay. No. Where's my help? No, close that. Okay, so I can select all this with this, but where was this help thing that you were talking about? Well, I mean, it's a complaint. It's about order, but how do I know which offices are what, though? 525, sure. Whatever. There you go. Enjoy. I read the book Physics for Everyone, and now I can't sleep. Okay. Information, science, 770. Okay, so it's not an information form, but it was signed 717. The psychic numbers are there. Hey there, can I get one of those most wanted posters from the Ministry of Order? Oh, it was a complaint. Okay. So request. You want a most wanted poster from the Ministry of Order. Patriotism. My initial thought was 645, but I'm going 297. Okay. Needed the hands, and it was the wrong number. Okay. I was looking for yesterday's most wanted pictures in the paper, and one of them looked familiar. Okay, so Ministry of Order, of course. It's not 525. Okay, I was looking at one of them look familiar. Question mark. Ministry of Order of the wrong office. Okay. The wife of Bruno Rice, head of the passport desk, uses our bust of our leader to weigh down her sauerkrauts. Okay, Olivia Rice. Okay, so that was a denunciation of Olivia Rice, who uses the bust of her leader to down her sauerkraut. So that was the patriotism. 645. Of course, when I can get the correct ministry, of course I can get the correct number. Okay, I'm guessing this is the information. Okay, vending machines, the future, blah 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 blah. So sex in there. I'll always see sex. Binge drinking at the weekends. Okay. I guess we go to 2 o'clock. Okay. Someone has graffitied the wall of our building. The guilty party must be executed against those very walls. Okay, so that was a... I guess it's going to be complaints. Okay, so that was social care. And it's clearly a 919. It's the Ministry of Justice, but the 919 was correct. Okay. Hello, I'm physics teacher at the mining university. Yesterday I left some calculations on the blackboard. Today I saw the blackboard was clear. Okay, so... You want information? Okay. You're on the mining university. Guessing it's Labour. 212. That doesn't feel right. Labour 212. The wrong form though. Okay. It was a complaint. Of course it was a complaint. Good morning. Tell me how kids send all sorts of whores to the resorts, but honest working women never get to go. What? Okay, so you... That's got to be a complaint. Right, it's complaints or information. I mean, you're confusing me by saying tell me, but then it's also a complaint. We're eating crisps, I can hear it. Okay, so that's a... It could also be a request to go. Complaints on, could be culture. Social care. I mean, that's a 69 if ever I saw one. It's a 769 if ever I saw one. Hi, can you help me? Information. I mean, shit. I could progress the conversations this whole time. If you have a request or a complaint, or would like to inform us of something, I'll redirect your queries to someone. What will they do about it? They'll review it and take action, and you? I'll report the results to the controller. What did he say? He'll transfer it to the claims, and then? Wait for a moment. What exactly is your issue? Okay, my issue. I'm going to file a complaint. Complaints? Against all of you parasites, a bunch of useless working bureaucrats moving paper around and never solving a minuscule problem. Okay, so it's complaints about patriotism or labour? Okay, it's about the Ministry of Bureaucrats. I'm guessing it's, Labour. 606. There was a 606 if ever I saw one. I need to complain about the management of foundry number 2. The equipment is always breaking down and nobody ever considers lowering production rates while it's being repaired. We expect it to pour from the moulds by hand. All they say is they don't set these standards and can't change them. Something must be done. Okay, so come to complain about the management. So it's a complaint about the management at factory number 2. So it's a labour complaint, and I can't see what that number is, so, you know, it's between these two, but it's a 467, clearly. It's clearly a 467. I mean, you know, did you not recognise that that's a 467? That was a 467, for sure. I'm here to fill my civil duties to report a violation of the family code. Okay. Yesterday I went to get a trim at the Leader's Moustache Barbershop and witnessed George Mandyuk say good denouncing. George Mandyuk, the hair services specialist, kiss a male in full view of the public. This is unacceptable. How can the ministry allow this? What male? It's of no consequence. Sure, it was his son. The citizens are not to engage in oral contact with members of the same sex. So this allows me to repeat my query. How can the ministry allow this? Okay, so it's a social complaint, and that's a 357 for sure. That's a 357, definitely. You know, no kissing. Good afternoon. I brought records to the latest military sports games and the competition victims report. Sorry, I bought the records of the latest military. Wait. That gives me keys. I guess it's just because I'm pressing the thing, but you know, now that I can see things, what is that? Okay, but I didn't see these before. May have always been there, I don't know. Okay, sorry, distracted by touching my pads. It's a euphemism, of course it is. Just double checking the RAM recording because that would have been embarrassing. I bought the records of the latest military sports games and the competition victims reports. Victims? They're the boys after all, what can you do, eh? So, right, so you are bringing information about sports, and it's not a 919. I don't feel like it's a 404, I feel like it's a 588. But it's a 404 apparently. I want to present the ministry with my, you know, I mean, I was having the urge to press 404, but I was like, no, my brain was saying no. Okay, I want to present the ministry with the chemical formula for transforming golden sled. Which office should I go to? Okay, so you're asking for information. It's science and technology, and that's clearly a 647. Clearly a 647, so. Hello, I bought last year's cinema attendance data as expected. Okay, so you're bringing us information. Industrial drama diode and I is number 1. So it's culture and sports. Okay, well, I mean, it's not a 769. It's not a 919. That's a 279, surely. No. Maybe that was... Again, I was getting the sense to that number. Hello there. I'm here to let you know that WonderConf, the paver, refuses to participate in patriotic royalty rallies just because she has 3 kids to take care of. So you're denouncing patriotism of an 871 nature. Okay. I mean, do I just literally sit on this all day and do nothing? Report to Hemnips. I feel like we've done enough for today. With our clear knowledge of these numbers, you know, we knew all of these all along. Let's give our performance review. Met the quota, what's next? Great job, keep it up. Actually, I have nothing more to tell you about your work. You're on your own now. Get settled in, meet your co-workers and earn reputation. If you keep at it and work hard 8 hours a day, you could become the boss and get to work 12 hours a day. Isn't it exciting? I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, George. Or you could just get taken advantage of and have to sit in the building 12 hours a day for the most shitty job ever. I'll mark the journal with a boss that doesn't give a shit and is the worst boss ever. And then you end up quitting. I'll mark the journal that you've had your briefing, all the required documents and the card next to the table. Take them to Madka Rekovic, the boss's secretary. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna go. So they're in this card, right? We're gonna have to play on this Okay. Signed report, so I now have taken that. Aha, so I guess I can steal from things as well. Right, let's go over here. Can't use the telephone. No one to... You're all looking very angry. I'm gonna loot this car. No, you're not gonna let me, okay. You mad girl? Okay, I can engage in conversation with you. With the water cooler conversations. No time to waste on you, okay. I guess if we got more reputation we might be able to talk to these people. You know, it'd be nice to be able to play it all on the controller. She's looking very angry in that picture. Hello. Do you have things in here that I can steal? You're not going to allow me to? Hello, Madka. What are you doing here? Let's get acquainted. Hello! It's not a very respectful way to address an older woman now, is it? Sorry? What do you want? I have some documents for you. You didn't look inside, I hope? No, I didn't. I didn't ask if you're interested. Reading sealed papers like these when you don't have top secret clearance can cost you your freedom or your life. Do I make myself clear? Perfectly. I prefer not to stick my nose in other people's business. As yet. Okay, I don't care where you stick any of your extremities. These are the rules, regulations and instructions that are most observed. If you want to stay in the ministry for more than a day, if you make mistakes, nothing but save you, not even your name. What's wrong with my name? You're still here, don't try my patience. Sorry, already leaving. So yeah, I mean, there are multiple endings apparently in the main version of the game. This may literally be full release as well, I don't know. You know, it's beta. Beta presumes full release. I mean, maybe they have got like the full title, but you know, it's just like a beta version of it, which, you know, just means it isn't released yet, because it might not be out yet. It might be in a few days. But yeah, I mean, there are multiple endings and different things that you can do, so obviously if you nose through the documents, maybe that leads to an alternative ending. You don't want to speak to me, do you? I only have 250 reputation, okay. So I can't trade that with you at present. Let's go see if we can earn some more reputation by doing some more work. We'll only do one more segment. I mean, you know, that should have earned me a lot of reputation, how well I did that. You know, I was super psychic from not knowing anything. I haven't been able to collect my pension for 2 months. It's all because someone with the same name died. Who can help me with this? Right, so you want to make a complaint about labour, and that'd say 606. Okay, so it wasn't a labour 606, but it was a social 606. That was my other consideration. The Special Commission is satisfied with the results of your guitar concert dedicated to the love of our motherland. I've bought all the lyrics and chords in order to complete the patriotism. Okay, so you bought culture and sports, and that's a 919. No, it isn't. It's a 78. Okay. At the leader's feet? What? Talk to Hemmings on the street. Okay. So, Singer creates decide to get in countries to live. Okay. 30 flags to decorate the streets. 10 grand. Okay, so you're requesting. Okay, so that's for patriotism. That's a 279. It's not. Damn it. Okay. So we need to go talk to Hemmings, but I'm going to finish these four. Me, my wife, and 3 of our kids have nowhere to live. Okay. What happened to your previous residence? You sold it to pay the debts. What debts? To apply for a new residence. Okay, so you want to request. That's social care. 717, that doesn't feel right. But it is. Okay. Here's to the motherland, what the rain and the desert sands. Okay, so that's clearly a special greeting. Love the leader as you must, or you will soon breathe your last. Can you please stop and explain yourself? Don't worry, don't be stressed, our dear leader knows what is best. These papers, please. I'm calling for security. Don't! I was told to bring my new slogans for the rally, so I decided to test them on you. What do you think? Impressive. Here, here's the full list. All improvement signed. Okay, so you bought patriotism. That's an A71. That's an A71. 100% an A71. Okay, so we need to go talk to Hennips by the statue. I should have paid attention to the task that we had on offer. Okay, is there anyone that we can eavesdrop on the way? Anything that we can steal? What are you, just doctor? So I don't have time to talk to you right now. Okay. We can't interact with her food. I can talk to her though. Okay. I'm Evan, I'm new. Samina Marwitz. Okay, so let's just talk about things. Okay. Sure, let's talk about the family. Do you have kids, Serena? Why, you want to be a dad? No thanks. I'm good with the ones I've got, just curious how you manage everything. What interests you? Okay, how many kids do you have? Okay. 3, okay. So it's got stars. Where's your husband? Traded them at the market. Moonshine and ate them. What happened? Well, I was tall and strong, fell very ill, just bleeding from the nose, and that's how he died. Food poisoning, terrible business. Okay, are your parents alive? I'm a nurse. Okay, is anyone helping you? I'm basking in care. Okay. Agreed on the man fairly quick. The security chief, though, became a problem. So I had to remind him what happened on the day of the order a few years ago, and he came to his senses pretty sharp. Ever since, security just smile and wave at me. Who want to start smuggling pies too and take my job away? No. Okay. You seem like you might be someone to worry about. You seem to have some power. Of concern. Float. Mouse. There we go. Can't interact with that. Can look at the line. I'm also, you know, occasionally bringing the mouse. Okay, so I'm going to listen in for 10 seconds. So you've been searched by the guard. What did they want? Who knows what they were looking for? A bald man. Northern line. But you have hair. Yeah, but I'm bald without it. It took a while to sort out. Ah. Suspicious man. Gathering this information could be useful. Okay, it's taken us a while to load. Can't do anything with that tree, right? Some of these people I feel that I could have eavesdropped on earlier are now gone. Maybe they were just like, you know, trial eavesdrops. Okay. Not necessarily. I feel like you can maybe hide something in those if you wanted to. Can't go in there yet. I feel like we could, you know, if we were looking for things to... I could get me... Available in the full version of the game, right? So it's definitely not the full version of the game. Okay. I've got the access code to my terminal. What am I to do now? It escapes me. What if someone else remembers it? Ah, what a nuisance. We learn the code. Okay. Again, you know, maybe we want to get a patsy to smuggle something in for us, and while they're getting beat up, you know, steal it back off them. Or put it on there, you know. We might be able to bribe that guy and, you know, sneak things in through that. I feel like that might be something that's essential in the game. Okay, let's eavesdrop on their conversation. The murder scene there. Oh, hello. Thorin saw fall right at the top of the floor, he says. First some shards of glass came down then. Holy shit, head must have rolled, huh? No trouble, all's quiet. They declared mourning period as usual, and that's even scary, you know. Ministers don't just drop out windows every day, there must be a reason. Keep it down. Want to take a little trip out the window? Don't say that, I don't mean. Let's get out of here. Okay. What do you have to say? Burning papers. What happened here? I've been bringing reports to the Ministry distribution for 3 days. I've missed everything. They say Redgrave fell out the window yesterday. Do you know who he was? Of course I do. He was one of the bigwigs. How could something like that happen? I have no idea. You better not dwell on it. Is that? I'd add them. I mean, you know, weren't we Redgrave? I feel like we were Redgrave, right? You're declaring your undying love for that person. There's a statue over there. Weren't we meant to meet him by the feet of the statue? Okay. What a good day. What do you want to talk about? Evan, it's about your father. Things happened to him. Just terrible. I have to tell you something. Did he jump out of the window? At most 20 people in the whole country know this information, and they're all outside that place right there. You are one huge Chad, and that's a Chadette. 20 people in the whole country know this information. I'm taking a huge risk to hold these details to you, so after you ask not to. Yes, go for it. As you know, I was appointed to this position floor inspector several years ago, but at the same time I was in the assistant working Department 6. Department 6, that's a myth. I don't think a person really believes in this. I'm not doing the voices because, you know, blah 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 blah. There's a lot of talking. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Well, actually, the greatest trick that he pulled was bait and switch, you know, it's like actually different stories. Department 6 considered it to be a myth because of the way their leadership wanted it. Most precisely, that's how their father wanted it. My father was the head of Department 6, and what were you doing there? Heimdall, a secret project helmed by your father, was launched at the time. That's how we met. I was good with numbers, so I was invited to boards to assess statistical errors and their potential consequences. He didn't talk much himself, but he mentioned his son several times. His eyes lit up when he did. He's proud of you. What else did your father say about me? He mentioned that he was no longer in touch with you, but always hoped that someday you'd join him. But he wrote a letter a few days before his death. He must have known it was going to happen to him. A letter? Do you have it with you? No, I keep it at home. I didn't expect you to appear so soon. I'll give you tomorrow and tell you everything I know. Somewhere quiet. Thank you, George. I don't know how to thank you. Okay, ask about the projects. Find a quiet place at the right time. How about tomorrow? Okay. Thank you for telling me. I'll see you tomorrow. Or, you know, you will be dead by then, I presume. I presume you'll be dead by then. Okay, so literally there's home things. Telephones. Who can we call? The Ministry. Okay, we gained some reputation. Okay, no one on the phone. In the conversation, okay. Sorry, I really need to sneeze. We can't go to sleep. I guess it's automatically recognising that we must have slept rather than actually sleeping. Right. So I have to click on the door. Oh, there's someone at the door. Who are you? Hello? Ministry... Fox Mulder? Glad to see you, Evan. Do you remember me? No. An old friend of your father's, Evan. We were friends and worked side by side for many years. I'm a frequent visitor to him, don't you remember? Your mother used to make fantastic rhubarb pies. She passed away several times. I know about her funeral, your father's funeral too. Why didn't you tell me? You used to say goodbye to him. I'm afraid your father's death is a complicated case. Some of the top decided to close very quickly, and that's why I came to you. We need to discuss your work. How's your first day going? Everything's changed quickly. This big girl was found in prison. My father, blah 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 blah. Okay, so you transferred me to the minister. I mean, there could be cameras up for all we know in this place. Reading, the place is full of coal mines and some pretty aggressive workers. Not the best place for women and child. Reading spelt differently to UK Reading. Okay, let's offer to help him. Okay. Find some dirt on the bastards. Okay. Obviously, choices matter. I'm not going to tell you about ham naps. Okay. I'm going to end the conversation there. Okay, so we need to go to the square. Not enough time for a walk? Okay, I guess now you're going to let me sleep? Oh, wait. Now I can watch telly. Now we can watch some TV. Okay, so The Walking Dead. Okay. I'm guessing you're not going to allow me to do that. Do I not have enough time? I guess I've got 20 minutes. Passion of the Christ. You're not going to let me watch that either. Okay. I guess I've got limited time and I use too much time in the building, you know, doing the work. Okay. New skill, hacking simple password terminals. Okay. We can't read it though. How to improve building and pictures. Okay, we will buy that as well. We've got plenty of money. Lol. We probably don't. Okay, let's sleep for a bit. Let's refresh our things then. Okay, I was going to read the book before coming out, but it didn't let me. It automatically brought me to work. I was planning on, you know, reading. So we had 8 hours and 40 minutes. Well, not necessarily sleep, you know, it probably took us like an hour and a half to get ready, eat foods, come out, you know, get dressed, travel to work. It takes a while to do all of the travelling and the eating and the getting ready. That is something that you need to bear in mind. So yeah, I guess, you know, but it's not available in this version of the game anyway, so ha 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 ha. Joke's on you, it would seem. Okay, it's the 5 minutes of hell. Which actually ends up usually being like 20 minutes or something ridiculous. Dear compatriots and friends, we've all gathered here today hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder for a special occasion. We want to reward someone. Our country is big and unique and beautiful. United by common concerns, common pleasures, united by a long-standing tradition of rewarding worthy people in our circle of friends and wishing them the very best. We're talking about your colleague, Hemnips. The most vital thing is that we believe in ourselves and our own strength in our country and our work and achieve many great things. I would like to sincerely thank you, dear friends, for your victories and achievements. Your understanding and trust gives in and half and for a great state. It must become a little better. The skills we need to... He's been hung. Okay. That's not a reward. Okay, we must never betray a cause of our great nation. After all, each person is rewarded according to their deeds. All hail the great state, peace and prosperity to the great motherland. And I wish you happiness, health and prosperity. Hurrah! Yeah, that's not a reward. Yeah. We didn't join in. Hemnips was hanged in front of me. I have to ask someone what's going on here. Magda Doctor will know something. Okay, Magda, can I eavesdrop on you? Just talk to you. Okay, let's get acquainted. I'm Evan Redgrave. Me too. I take care of the plants. Ah! It's called out when the plants get dry. Anything else you want? Okay. Okay, so he will look after the plants if they get dry. I guess we can maybe dry them out and, you know, maybe cause him nuisance by messing with the plants. That could be something. Okay, more people to listen in on. Okay. What kind of reputation I'd rather date a courier? What did he say? He went off to find some money, joined all those punishment squads and called them spy hunters. You think spy hunters are the best people that you could get with? Sucks to be you. Okay, being scanned, of course. We are allowed in. Okay. No one else to talk to. I could have talked to her maybe about it. She might have had some information. But we're doing the rush to try and keep it under an hour. Yeah, just get out of my way, guards. Okay, you don't care about me at all. Okay, so we've got 300 reputation though, so you know we've got some. Okay, we'll have to get in line and wait. Okay, so that. Wow, we only have 9 hours to play with here. Okay, what do you want? Talk about Hemnips. Okay. Okay. And this instead means that he can't do his job, therefore must be fired. Okay, we'll sign their official seal and secret documentation signed Safety General. Blah 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 blah. He did not hand over his pass. Okay. Okay, so security guard will give me helmets and sleeps. Can't go in here. Okay. Well, I waited in line. That wasted an hour of our time. We live limited time. 9.5 hours at work, I guess, then. Yeah, that's a long time to be in the building. Potentially. Okay, so we could play with the telephone on there. That might be useful. Hello. Do I have to increase my reputation just to even speak to you? Okay. Lost and found. Where is the lost and found? Wait, you're just a doctor. Okay. Maybe it's that one door that I couldn't go in before. That's probably the lost and found, right? Or it's the security guard in front of those pile of crates. Of course it is. Of course it is. Right. Hopefully we don't have to trade our reputation with him. Because, you know, I don't want to work for more reputation. I want to see if we can keep this under an hour. It's looking less and less like... Hello. Interesting. We saluted that for half an hour. Gave up some time to do that. But I guess that, you know, makes us less suspicious because we didn't do it at the thing. It's okay. Mr. Police Officer. Okay. Sir. Your statue is police officer must be addressed as Mr. Police Officer. Okay, well. I mean, you wouldn't let me do that. Okay, so I'm here to get helmets and stuff. So what's left? Okay. Someone get it already? A colleague got letter and left. Okay, what colleague? Okay. Examine the things. Ah, we can get his pass. Okay, I will take his pass. Okay. Give the pass to Rakovic. Who is Rakovic? Is Rakovic the lady? We're gonna have to sit in line again. I feel like we're gonna have to sit in line again. Maybe it's the meat lady. Right, I'm gonna talk to the meat lady on the way. She might be the one that might have what we need. If I give her the pass, she presumably will have some use for it. I would presume. Okay. I mean, you know, I did do the Mr. Police Officer thing correct first time, but because there was no further conversation and it wouldn't let me get the thing, you know, I got debated into paying a fine. I'm guessing he would be really pissed off if we call him Buddy. Okay. You're Marwitz, okay. So you're not Reykjavik. Rakovic? You wouldn't be Rakovic, would you? Okay. I doubt that this guy would be Rakovic. It might be in my thing. Look who's dragged in. Eyes burning, chest puffed out. You're Legrand. Okay. Newcomer department. Okay. Blah 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 blah. It's who you are, buddy. Are you a wombat or a sunbow? I'm a wombat, clearly. Dumb old herb before. So you'll be hiding your fat ass in the Roro while the others fight for a place in the sun. Okay. So second day in Ministry, there are already too many dead people around me. Okay. Asked me to take a letter from his belongings when he was taken away. That's a fast, buddy. I'm not your postman. Nobody pays me to deliver your mail. I have a great idea. Poor Peter Dong seems pretty upset about Hemnips. He even has to cry. And who are you, if not a sympathetic colleague? But we're just trying to cheer him up. Let's play a prank on him. Okay. We have to agree. Okay. You have to prank Dong. He'll cry with shame. I'll cry with joy. Okay, everyone wins. And have fun. Son of Redgrave. Okay. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend ages speaking to you. It might give us more reputation or whatever. Who's Dong? Okay, we'll have to wait in line again. I guess if we got more reputation, we can sort of bribe them or something, you know, or persuade them. Transfer to another floor. Now the position is vacant. Okay. Play with Dong's feelings. Don't play with Dong on camera. Don't play with your Dong. Who is Dong? I mean, you'd not show me names, right? So you're Legrand, clearly. Right, end the conversation. Good afternoon. Are you all Hazer? Okay. His? You're a lady. The medal didn't scheme? Okay. Did he have any enemies? No, okay. Trouble. Okay. You suspicious of us talking? You are, aren't you? Okay. So I need to find Ledong. Gathering a lot of information, right? None of you are possible to talk to. You're paid. Okay. I mean, you're not Ledong. This could be an issue, not knowing people's names. Can I interact with that? Okay. Be feedback about the machine. Okay. Complain about the machine. Yes. You're absolutely sure. Yes. Okay. Okay. You choose to thank for your feedback. Okay. There is positive feedback. The machine cannot be wrong. I'm the machine. Thank you for feedback. The Ministry of Scientific Research loves you. Okay. All hail the leader. It looked like a food dispenser, but it didn't give me any food. You know, all I could do was complain about it, and it wouldn't take negative complaints. Seems familiar. Seems all too familiar. Oh shit, it's Dong the cleaner. Okay, landscaping service employee. No, you're just a nameless employee. Where's Dong? You're all nameless. As we hunt around for Dong. Okay, guards. It's the police officer, sir. I have nothing to say to you. You're not Dong, you only have police officer. You have no name. Okay. So I mean, you know, maybe he's not in this version of the game. Maybe you can only do it through reputation. Or are you Dong? You look like a kid. You can't be Dong. Little girl! Okay, you're lost. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Why aren't you going home? The radio. Yeah. You shouldn't talk to strangers. Okay. Well, I don't think that counts as not being a stranger, girl. That doesn't count. Okay. Are we gonna have to telephone him? Okay. So a terrible ritual. An employee was hanged in front of everyone. How did that happen? Okay. Stated in the clause, blah 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 blah. You always have a choice. Okay, so we've got 5.5 hours left. Eliminate colleagues for promotion. Okay, so obviously we need to pay bills. Literally all of our money. Can I call up Dong? I cannot call up Dong. Okay. Just gonna see if we can watch one of these TV shows. Gives you knowledge about the TV shows, right? So I guess that's to keep up with, you know, work things, and so you can maybe get more information about people by talking about these things. Eliminating colleagues, though. Okay. So you have to literally read it 3 times to do that. Rent discount would also be pretty useful. But obviously we don't have the time. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick run through. If I see no Dong, then I'm gonna guess it's the Doctor, Dr. Dong. If I don't see this person, then I'm gonna call it an episode, and you know, maybe they'll send me the full release. It seems an interesting game. Definitely a change to the first one sort of style. It's a lot more going on than just playing with the rents. You know, it's going down the dystopian route and following the themes of that. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's interesting, and I want to play through it. I just like, right, so he definitely wasn't Dom. None of these are just faceless nobodies to us. No, they are no one to be concerned about, right? You Dong. Hello, you're in an unremarkable situation. Okay, thing is, I can't get in and tell me my queue. Waiting for a week now, haven't moved an inch. Well, you know, the window's closed, just keep standing there. Go stand in a different line. (101). Okay. Find out the receptionist of that window is closed. I mean, I'm not necessarily going to. Window 101. Maybe I have to click on one of the offices. Maybe it's one of the office booths that you have to interact with. You know, if I go up to one of these booths, like, that person is coming in, right? You may even be Dong. You are Dong, okay. Cars and children room. I'm not in your room. What do you want from me? Okay, so I mean, I'm going to ask you about your window. Okay, how's your health? Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, maybe I can poison these people. Okay, so I wasn't able to play with his feelings. I can maybe search his stuff though. Okay. I could bang on his window repeatedly, I guess, and, you know, be a pest to him. Ah, we can intrude his thing, right? So we've gone over an hour, so I guess, you know, screw Daily Motion. Okay. Right, I'm gonna mess with his emails. Okay, can I... Draft, okay, yes, okay. So I'm gonna send that. That's gonna be useful. Okay, so we've got some... Ooh, that feels like something that I could, you know, really take advantage of. Right, you need to go. Okay. Ban on mass mailings. Oh dear, you're in trouble. Okay. I feel like we're gonna get him in trouble now. Get out. He's gonna catch us. He caught us. Okay. I knew I should have got out there. I was like, I gotta get out of here. All hail the leader. Oh dear. Is he gonna get hanged now? I mean, that might also count as killing someone. You know, mass. Today's hero is Peter Dong! Common thinks the people in the ministry give us a rat ass about his personal life. The great poet has 0 talents, any moron could write this. Every employee must think only about their work. Men are forbidden to think about women. Women are forbidden to think about men. The crime of mass mailings sends to a reprimanded personal file, a quadruple fine, and community labour in the metro. That's from drawers, all hell the leader. Well, we pranked him. We didn't eliminate him. But we pranked him. Pranked him good. Okay. We could have used the fact that he is taking pills to, you know, to prey on him, but, you know, we did other things instead, you know, we got him in trouble. Maybe that's enough, and I guess I didn't even need to bribe him, because, you know, he's probably been taken out of here now for that. I would imagine they would have taken care of him. Hello, Dong. Okay, how's Emerehuza? Yeah, he's definitely going to kill himself. Okay, I will offer to help you. Okay, I'm gonna get him in trouble. I want to get him in trouble. Hello. No, could you talk to her? Talk to her. There we go. Poppies, okay. I'm gonna tell him that she likes poppies. Come to the storeroom with me. Oh, ooh. I mean, we have no money. Yikes, that's... lie about feelings. If only it had... You can't do this to a lady. You can't offer her money. Yikes. Yikes. That is so awful. Don't offer a lady money to sleep with you in the closet. One, that's never going to work. You just get slapped. Okay. The criminal code, oddly, they won't let you check out from the library without the minister's permission. Okay, so that's a complaint. It's on the culture. It's a 404. It's not a 404. It's a 404. Okay, so you questioning the ministry about 404. Okay. I need to know to certify that I have no convictions. Who should I talk to? Okay, so you're requesting a note. So you want... social care? Doesn't feel right. Yeah, I thought it was probably ministry. Okay. My wife and I finally got a spot for our son at the kindergarten. Who cares that he's a 7th grader now? It's still nice of them. Okay. Well, should I go to transfer the spot over to our other kid who's actually about to start kindergarten? Okay. So you want information on... Okay, so... schools. Social care, right? Questioning social care, wrong office, of course. I want to make a statement. My mother-in-law steals cotton candy from work and brings it down. Okay, so that is about order, and it's a 357. It's not a 357. Okay. Here's the list of our unmarried librarians. Okay, so you have information. Social, so 990. It's not 990, damn it. Oh, just the day matters, of course, the day matters. Okay, so that's the 9th of May. Okay, so it's a Wednesday. We have to account for the Wednesday for the codes. Okay, so the days matter. Did I not earn any money there? The whole point of that was to earn money to pay the lady. Okay. I mean, we wanted to give her a last bang before she goes. Dong, my friends. I have information about you. Okay. She likes red poppies. Oh, so... Oh, she paid us. Oh, 250 quid though. Okay. Where's this guy? Okay. That's you. You're on the phone. Okay. I'm gonna offer you 100 quid, so that's all that I got. Okay. I need... Oh, we lost reputation for that. Oof. The reputation was the other option. We could have saved up for 550 reputation to do that. Okay. Why am I waiting in line here? I don't know. I can compliment her. Okay, So obviously, like, it works on Emma Hazer, you know, clearly she's the office bike. Clearly compliments work on her very well. Okay, I need to speak to you, friend. Well, you know. Okay. But I've done the prank. No one has information about 101. She's in there, you know, we could invite her to the closets and have our wicked way with her. Do you have information about 101? No, okay. You would have information about 101. You know everything. Laxatives, you say? Okay, so we could get a lot of information about people. Okay. Dong is afraid of insects, he's taking pills. Eliminate if necessary, play with Dong's feelings. Okay, so we need to use the fact that he's taking pills and use the fact that he's afraid of insects. But I don't think we've got necessarily anything to do that to help us. That might dispense pills, who knows? Yeah, no one has any information for you. No one has that information. If I go home and sleep, will we earn more money or get more reputation? If not, I'll call it a day and, you know, hopefully I'll get the full release. Because that would be cool. I kind of want to play this now, you know, but like it's beta demo, I guess, and not a full version. So, you know, we're not going to get that. Yeah, once we're home and, you know, if we get more money, if we get 300, we might as well be able to bribe her. You know, we could have maybe saved for the reputation, but unfortunately it didn't go that way. Didn't go that way because of offering, you know, I should have offered her more money and then, you know, we might have stated right. So the bills have arrived, but we're not going to pay them because we're trying to seduce the lady with money. That gave us time and nothing else, okay. So yeah, I mean, at that, we'll call it a day. So thanks for watching, join us again small. Goodbye.